From wherever you are watching this video, whether usemakasana, uselokishini, you are in Soweto, Komamilodi, Komabopani, Kososhanguve, Ko Alex, whether you're in the burbs, you're in the suburbs, whether you're in the village, we welcome you. You have made a great decision by watching this video. Our theme is leadership. It was John Maxwell who said, a leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So, in the next 8 episodes, we're going to break down leadership and public speaking. But right now, let's focus on leadership. We're going to break down the word leader. L-E-A-D-E-R. L for love. E for excellence. A for an attitude of gratitude and an attitude of growth. D, decisions, discipline, and destiny. E, environment and exposure. Not Eno, no. Environment and exposure. And R is resilience. As I said, you will be empowered, enlightened, and equipped with practical tools, information, and skills that you can apply as a leader in your school, in your community, in your family. Before I start, make sure that you've got a piece of paper, a pen, your cappuccino, your tea, your rooibos, your water with lemon, bananas, whatever you want to put into your water. Just make sure that you are ready as we go into the first episode. Our focus for the first episode is love and excellence. Right where you're watching this video, I need you to say the word love. You can say love. Say that word next to the person that you're sitting next to. You gotta say love with love. The facial expression says a lot. So you can't say love and then you're angry, right? One of my favorite songs is by an artist called Shasha. It's called Tender Love. It says, Kiaurata, Nyaktanda, I love you, right? We find ourselves as young people saying these words, I love you. Ek is lief vir jy. I don't know if I said it properly because me and Afrikaans, we're not together. But we find ourselves as young people saying these words to our parents, to our friends at school. Now the question is, why don't we say those words to ourselves? As a young leader, it's difficult for you to love people if you don't love yourself. So, why don't we love ourselves? Let's go deeper into that. Here's what I believe. Number one, we tend to focus and meditate on our weaknesses, the things that we are not good at. And when we focus and meditate on our weaknesses, what happens to our self-esteem? What happens to our confidence? It goes down. Well, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Let me tell you, in high school, there was a subject which I didn't like and it didn't like me, and that was maths. I was not good at maths, and maths used to just give me a beating. So I would focus on this weakness, maths. And every time I needed to go to maths or think about maths or be around friends who excelled at maths, I would focus on that weakness. My confidence would go down. I wouldn't want to speak to my friends because I was focusing on my weaknesses, or rather on my weakness. And here's a fact, even the people that you look up to, young person, we all have weaknesses. So I'm challenging you to shift your focus, right? Here's a question for you. What are the 5 things that you love about yourself? And don't tell me, no, I don't have. We all do. There are those 5 things that you love about yourself, that you are good at. These are your strengths. Once you've identified those 5 things that you love, write them down. And my challenge to you is every morning when you wake up, go over those 5 things that you love about yourself. Because the confidence and the self-esteem and the belief has got to start with you as a young leader before you go and lead other young people. You will have those days. You will have those days at school. You go to a class, you write a test, and it doesn't go well. You get onto the sports field, you get a beating, whether you're playing cricket or you're playing hockey. You're just having one of those bad days. I don't call it a bad day. It's just a character building day. So when you have those days, you focus on your weaknesses. I'm not good. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I shouldn't be in the school. Maybe I shouldn't be this leader. Maybe I shouldn't be playing in the sports team. I should be dropped. And you're having this internal negative conversation. So you need to go and look at the things that you love. Number 2, why we don't really love ourselves is people's opinions about us. What has your teacher said about you that you didn't like, which you thought was mean? Maybe your parents have said something about you, to you, which you didn't like, which you thought, this is mean. Maybe your friends in school have said, or are even saying right now, something about you, which you don't like. And you tend to focus on that. They're saying this about me. I'm not good. I don't deserve this. I'm a teacher's pet. Wada. And that can kill your confidence. So I'm saying to you, focus on what matters. Focus on what you love. So, how then can we start to love ourselves as young people, as leaders? The first thing I advise you to do, young person, is to, yes, I said it, date yourself. Stop asking people to date you if you haven't dated yourself. You must date yourself. People get into relationships and someone says, yeah, well, I don't want to be with him because he doesn't love me. He doesn't tell me how good I am. He doesn't give me a hug. But do you do that to yourself? You've got to date yourself, young person, first. You got to treat yourself as the queen that you would like other people to treat you as, right? Love yourself and celebrate yourself and feel good about yourself. It starts with you. Value yourself and respect yourself. So, date yourself first. In Mamelodi, there's a saying which I love, and they keep saying to each other, I'll translate. Namfanaga. What that means in English is that I'm betting with you. No, it doesn't mean that. It means I'm backing you, right? And you'll hear the guys in Mamelodi say that about themselves and their friends. Now, if you've been saying that to people, you need to say that about yourself. Like, I'm backing myself, right? Because I can do this. I've done this before. So it's important, really, really important, that you value yourself, right? I used to have friends in high school and they would say things about me which I didn't like. First one was, I have a big head. And now that I'm old, I'm like, actually, yeah, maybe I do have a big head, but it's my head, and I would focus on that, and I wouldn't want to go out and play with my friends because of the things that they were saying about me and my big head. Maybe people are saying things about you that you don't like. So value yourself, back yourself, and keep on going and loving yourself with all your imperfections. Like, I just love myself with my big head, right? Because I've got a big head, that means that I've got more space to get more knowledge in. That's just how I see it, right? I love myself with my big nose, right? Yes, that's how it is. So learn to just love yourself with all your imperfections, because the love starts with you. The next one is excellence, right? So we said in the first episode, we are focusing on what? Love, and then we are focusing on excellence. What is excellence? Excellence is striving to do your best in everything that you do. Every time you do something as a young person, as a young leader, whether it's sports, cultural, leadership, ask yourself this critical question. Is this the best that I can do? I'm not talking about the marks, I'm talking about effort. Is this the best that I can do? And if you feel that you can do more and do better, then do so. Is this the best that you can do? Excellence is about striving to be in the top 1% of that gift that you excel in. Now I understand as a young learner in high school, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, we are gifted differently. You may be good at sport, good academically, good in terms of your leadership, but there are some areas where you're not so good. Like for example, I was great at sports. I was great when it came to leadership. Academics, no. I was not good, right? So I strived to be in the top 1%, not just in Pretoria, but nationally in terms of public speaking when I was in high school. That's what excellent is. So in whatever field you are gifted and talented in, maybe you're a good musician, maybe you're just a great leader, you're great on the sports field. I'm saying to you, strive, push hard to be in the top 1% of whatever it is that you're gifted in. That's excellence. So in conclusion, love yourself. Don't focus too much on what you're not good at. Look at your strengths, celebrate yourself, value yourself, back yourself, and every time you get an opportunity, strive for excellence. Put your best foot forward, 100% effort, go all in, strive to be in the 1% of your industry, 1% of every single thing that you do. This is Sbusiso Joshua Mulimi. That was our first episode on love, lerato, uthando, and excellence. I'll see you guys on episode 2, where we'll be speaking about an attitude of gratitude and an attitude of growth. See you on episode 2.